Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about a filmmaker's must-have, ShotDeck. This amazing online resource with a plethora of film shots that you can use for inspiration. Ultimately, it's a resource for directors, cinematographers, ad creators, and film students, or any type of real video creator. As long as you're trying to create some sort of high quality video, this is the place to go for inspiration, especially if you're looking for more of that cinematic feel. This is perfect for you. So let's get straight into how to use ShotDeck. So the first thing you'll have to do is actually sign up. If you would like to do one of the pricings, you can obviously sign up for a subscription, either monthly or yearly. We'll get into that further down the line if you are curious about the price. I signed up for ShotDeck. I did the 2-week free trial, and I love the fact that it's 2 weeks instead of one, which is great. I feel like 2 weeks is definitely a lot more time than just 1 week. So anyway, I just put my email in the sign up for free slot, and then from there, it gives me a code, and then I enter that code that I received in my email, and then I put all my information in, and then I am in, and I have my 2-week free trial. So now we are on the ShotDeck website, and it says the industry's best research tool. Find the perfect shots, create decks, share them with your crew. And then if you come in the middle, there is a search bar where you're able to search by film, actor, lighting, set, locations, etc. ShotDeck has 1,167,950 different shots, 5,465 different titles to choose from. So there is literally unlimited inspiration. So then you have recently added. These are all the recently added films. You have trending films. These are all the films that are trending right now. Trending directors. You see Wes Anderson at the top. You have trending DPs and then trending searches. And the trending searches are title card, car, office, bedroom, and forest. And then if you scroll down a little bit lower, you will see trending shots. These are all the different trending shots. And if you hover over each different shot, it will let you know where this shot was taken, what film or show it was in, if you're curious. All right, so moving on, I'm going to show you how you can use the search bar. For instance, if you would like to search for a film or a particular shot using only a certain or a particular emotion. So I already typed sad and I clicked enter or search, and these are all the different shots or titles that are displaying sadness. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this first one. This is the one that has captivated me the most right off the bat. It's this guy looking in the mirror. Very cool tones, very cool color cast. Like, I'm immediately very drawn in. Now you'll notice after we clicked into the particular shot, it will show you all the information about this shot. Like, it's showing you the color grade, the different colors that are within the color grade. You'll notice it says green tint, small mirror, looking at reflection, frame in a frame, depressing, self-reflection, sadness, dread, sadness, rethinking decisions. And then it'll tell me the genre, the director, the cinematographers, the production designer, costume designer, editor, colorist, actors, the time period in which it was shot, the color, the aspect ratio, the format, the frame size, the shot type, the lens size that was used, the composition, the lighting type, the time of day, whether it was shot interior or exterior, location type, set, story location, filming location, the camera and the lens. The camera and the lens that was used for this production. So this gives me all the details about this one particular shot, and these are all tags. These are all clickable tags or links that will take you to more of whatever you're searching for. So then I clicked into another shot. This shot is from The Weeknd, from a music video from them, and I really like this shot because I love the tear on it, the teardrop under his eye that is rolling down. It really shows that sadness, and I like how it's a very dark shot, and there's like a little beam of light. It seems like it's coming from overhead, so it's a very dramatic shot, if you will. and it's really displaying that sadness that we're looking for. So let's look at another example. I'm going to click on this one with the woman who looks like she's in the car and she's looking out the window. So the reason why I clicked on this one is because I really appreciate the expression on her face of sadness. It looks like she's looking off or gazing off into the distance, and something is not sitting well or is not right with her, and she's sad about something. Let's check out another one. The lighting in this shot is very interesting and very captivating, and it definitely displays some sort of sadness that this old man is experiencing or feeling right now. So I really appreciate this shot as well. So here's one last example, I promise. This is another man who's sitting on his bed, and what I appreciate about this shot is that it's very dark. You have some cool undertones, some cool color cast, but it's very cool and dark. So it definitely is displaying that sadness. It looks as though he is looking at that photograph in front of him, and also that he's holding something. So he could very well be grieving someone and is overwhelmed with feelings of sadness. All right, so moving on, we looked up sad. So now let's look up the opposite emotion. Let's type in happy and search that and see what different shots come up from happy. So right off the bat, we see a lot more happy smiling faces, even laughter, and the emotion is totally different. The color cast is totally different. A lot more warmer tones, more captivating, warm, and inviting, as you can see. Now let's go to the completely opposite end of the spectrum and let's type in angry and let's see what pops up now. So we can see right off the bat, a lot of these shots are a lot more intense and the emotion is totally different. The color cast is definitely still yet warm for a lot of these. But the expression on our character's face is a lot more fierce, a lot more concerning, a lot more intense, if you will. So anger is definitely displaying a lot of different type of shots and feel for these different movie scenes. Now, another way to use the toolbar is also you can type in different locations. So you can find all the different shots that were shot or filmed in this particular location. So you can get ideas for how a particular shot will look like in that particular location. So I went ahead and typed in school, and these are all the different shots that popped up that were filmed in a school-based setting. So now I'm just trying another location. I just typed in restaurant because I know a lot of movies will typically have some sort of restaurant scene somewhere in them. For many movies is very common. So I just wanted to try out that and see what type of shots also popped up. So moving on, I just wanted to show you all one last example as far as location. I typed in grocery store because that's another common one that I see in a lot of movies, and I just wanted to show you guys this last example. All right, so moving on from locations, another way to use the search bar is also to search by directors, movie directors. So I just went ahead and typed in Wes Anderson, and now we're going to see all the different shots that will pop up that have been directed by Wes Anderson. So now I'm going to show you another way that you can search different titles, movie titles. You are able to also search movie titles by going in alphabetical order from A to Z. You can search them by their specific title or name, and you can choose any one of them that you're familiar with, click into it, and then it will show you that particular movie, film, or show or series, etc., etc. So it makes it very simple, very streamlined. So just to give you a quick example, I'm going to go over to C and I'm going to click on the movie or movie title Cool Runnings. And now it's showing me all the different shots from this particular movie, Cool Runnings. So this is super simple. You can look up any particular film you want to examine or, look at the different shots. Also, by the way, if you've never watched Cool Runnings, I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful comedy. Now I'm going to show you guys another way or a different way to filter out between the different shots that you're looking for while using ShotDeck. So you can filter out or browse different shots by clicking on most popular, and this will show you all the most popular shots that are on ShotDeck currently. You can also select release date newer, and you can see all the newest shots that have been recently added or updated or are the newest on ShotDeck. Then you can select release date oldest. That will show you all the oldest shots that have been added to ShotDeck, and as you can see, there are a lot of black and white. You can also select recently added, and this will show you all the recently added shots that are now on ShotDeck. And then, of course, you can select random, and it will just be a random mix of all of these in no particular order. Now I'm going to show you another way to visibly see or display the different shots that you are browsing by using these icons up top. I'm going to show you in a minute. So the first icon with the small little squares displays the thumbnails as small thumbnails, so you will notice that all the shots look visibly smaller. For the second icon, it will display all of the shots or thumbnails as medium thumbnails, so they'll be slightly bigger. And then next we have the large thumbnails, which will be much larger than both the small and the medium thumbnails, so we'll be able to see even more in the scene. It'll be a lot bigger and easier to see. Then we have group by title, which it will group all the different all the different shots by title, so you'll be able to search in the specific title all those different shots. And then there, of course, is slideshow view, where you're able to toggle between all the different shots like a slideshow and just use the back and forth arrows to toggle between different ones. And you can obviously make them a lot bigger, even take up the whole screen. So there is that as well. Now, I mentioned earlier that each different shot will have tags on it, so you're able to search more information within each of these tags. So I'm going to just give you guys an example, show you quickly. So let's say, for instance, I click into this shot from the Wonka movie, the remake. Under lighting type, I'm just going to click on overcast, and then it's going to bring up a whole library of different overcast shots, with overcast lighting type. Okay, so let's say we find a couple shots that we like, and we notice that a lot of these shots are by the same director. So then let's go ahead and search more shots from that same director. Let's go ahead and actually look it up. So if you see a shot and you like the way it is and you want to see more from this director, click on the tag of his name, and then all of the shots that he has directed will then pop up. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how you can use the filter results on the left hand side of ShotDeck. So basically this is kind of similar to the search bar tool, but a little bit different. So for right now, I just searched up mysterious, and then under color, I am going to select cool and blue. So I'm looking for mysterious, cool, and blue different shots. For the time of day, I'm going to select night. For the composition, I'm going to select center. And also, just a disclaimer, at the very bottom, there's a checkbox that says exclude nudity. So if you would wish not to see any nudity, you definitely want to make sure that's checked. And then from there, with the search results, you'll be able to filter out all the stuff you don't want to see, and then basically filter in the specific things you are looking for within the shots that you're browsing. So far the filters I put in is mysterious, cool color, the color blue, time of day is night, the frame size I selected close up, and the composition is center. Okay, so next I'm going to show you guys how you can create decks. So if you are not already familiar with what a deck is, a deck in the filmmaking world is a presentation that includes all the info about your project that you want potential investors to know. So on ShotDeck, you're able to build decks of your favorite images from different films and share them instantly with your team. So we're going to go ahead and create our first film deck. All you have to do is go up top, click where it says decks, and then you are going to be making your first deck. So it's going to say this deck has no shots. So you can rename it by clicking the three dots on the right hand side. Go ahead and rename that whatever you like. So I'm going to name mine warm and excited because I'm going to put a bunch of different shots in here that are warm and showing the excitement as far as emotion. And then click save. So then after we have named our deck, now it's time to actually add in shots to be within that deck. So now we can go ahead and go back to our library of different shots. And you can do this one of two ways. The long way, you can hit these three lines on the right hand corner of the shot and you can select add to deck and you can check off warm or whatever deck you have currently, and that will currently add it to that deck. Or you can go on the left hand side and you can hit that plus sign where it says quick add to warm or whatever deck you're going to add it to, and it's literally a click of a button and you can just add several of them rather quickly. So that's another way to do it, which I prefer, is much quicker that way. Alright, so once we have all of our shots we would like to be in our deck, then we can go back, click up on decks, and then that will bring us back to where our deck is, and we can click into it, and then that will show us all of the different shots we have within our deck. If we wanted to rename our deck, we can right click on the three dots next to the name of it and click rename. If we would like to export it, save it to our computer, we can do so. If we'd like to share it with someone else, we can do it by hitting the share button. We can archive it, or we can delete it by putting it in the trash. We can also reorder our shots by clicking and dragging them in whatever particular order we would like, and that way we're able to reorder our shots within the deck. Now let's say that we wanted to add a caption to one of our shots within the shot deck. All you have to do is click where it says click to add caption, and then you can write whatever caption you'd like, and then click the check mark, and then that's pretty much it. So I'm captioning this one my favorite shot. This is one of my favorites from the deck that I just created. Now let's say that we wanted to share this deck with someone. So all you have to do is come in this right hand corner and you see these three little dots, and you're going to click on share. And then from there it's going to say share, and then whatever the name of your deck is, it's going to say user will have your name. It'll say access, also share this deck's subfolders if you created a subfolder. So it has you as the owner. It says to share your deck with someone, enter the email address associated with their ShotDeck account. So you would have to have their email address to their ShotDeck account. So they would have to also have a ShotDeck account as well. And then you can also share this deck's subfolders, and then you can select what type of access you can give them. So you can select whether they can edit or whether they can just view it. So I have can edit checked, so if I would like them to edit the deck, they can. And then you can add a new user that's not already on here that you like to share the deck with. You can also export the deck by going back to those three dots and exporting. So this is pretty simple as well. It will say export whatever the name of the deck is. It says notes, or it says note, files may take a few seconds to generate, please be patient. Choose a format. So you have three different options as far as exporting. You can export it as a zip file, download full-size shots as JPEGs, or you can do a PDF, one shot per page, or a PDF, one shot per page with deck name and source titles. So it's totally up to you which route you want to go or which format you would like to choose. But these are your three different options as far as exporting. If you come up top in the right hand corner and you see the gear symbol, that allows you to access your ShotDeck account as well as log out if you need to log out for any reason. And then when you come over to where it says help, you're able to suggest a title, you're able to access quick tips. So as you can see, these little text squares have now popped up on my screen, and they're just explaining in detail how to go about doing certain things on the ShotDeck website, explaining how to do some things and so forth. So it really helps make everything easier if you ever forget. So next they have a blog. So this is a ShotDeck blog. Pretty self-explanatory. Everyone knows what a blog is basically. So you're able to go on their blog, check that out, and keep up with like the latest details and events and stuff that ShotDeck has got going on. And as you can see on the blog, they also have an app that you can access on your phone. It looks like it's only compatible with Apple for now, and it says coming soon to Google Play. So right now it is not yet available to Android users, but it is to iPhone Apple users. So you can keep up with the latest articles and things that they have going on here in their blog. All right, next up, the moment everyone's probably been waiting for in this entire video is pricing. So they have a yearly subscription for $99.95 billed yearly, which would be about $8.33 a month. So it's about $100 a year. But if you're doing the monthly subscription for $12.95 a month, and it'll be billed monthly, you can cancel anytime. You're also able to gift somebody a ShotDeck subscription. That would be so nice. For the gift subscriptions, it is $99.95 one-year subscription, so right at that $100 mark. It is a one-time purchase, no reoccurring billing charges. And then if you were to gift a 6-month subscription of ShotDeck to a friend, then that would be $77.70, a one-time purchase, no reoccurring billing charges. So they would have a 6-month subscription to ShotDeck. And there's also a subscription for students and professors. So they offer educational discounts, and there's one for enterprise and team. So like if you have a team of people working for you or under you, you're able to go that route as well. And for both students and professors, as well as enterprise and team, you do have to contact ShotDeck personally. You have to contact them for both, for the pricing of both. And then lastly, there is of course the option of the 2-week free trial, just like I did. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much. I hope you got some value out of this video. Just let me know down in the comments if you will be trying out or are learning about ShotDeck for the first time through this video, or if you're very seasoned with ShotDeck, you are a filmmaker, a video creator of some sort, and you are thoroughly enjoying it. And let me know how you use ShotDeck personally in your personal business or life and so forth. And definitely don't forget to like and subscribe for more if you have not subscribed already to the channel yet, and I will catch you in the next one.